Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilleys Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Tinicomo. Me and Jackson, we're going to do one cast. I boated up here just above the resort on the same side of the lake. I'm going to throw a black and yellow 3/32 ounce jig along this bank from here down to the resort. Can be a relatively short one cast. It's been a really pretty day. Quite a bit of wind though, out of the north. Kept things really cool today. They're running 3 units or a little over 10,000 CFS. They've been running that most of the afternoon. I haven't fished this bank in quite a while. It's kind of an old staple spot that we do fish it quite a bit, especially if we have just a little bit of time to go out and fish. Just run up here and just work this bank. Usually has a lot of fish on it, but like I said, I hadn't fished it in a while. Excuse me. No fish on one cast. Had quite a few boats out today. Blake, I think, fished all day today. Dwayne had a trip this morning. I got out and fished for a couple hours early this morning. I did some videoing, but somehow my settings on my GoPro got switched to linear, and everything turned out rather poorly. Standing here, I didn't even fit in the frame. My head was cut off and it was pretty ugly. But I did pretty good. Caught quite a few fish, quite a few rainbows on jigs up below the dam, down to the boat ramp up there. They're smaller rainbows. Oh, there was a bite. Missed him. And then when I got down to Trophy Run, I started catching much larger rainbows, and they were hitting white jigs. In fact, a white and blue jig was the best color. I had several rainbows in the 18-19 inch range, and I hooked some fish that were even bigger. Didn't get a good look at them, but they sure felt. They always feel big when you lose them. Well, there's usually some fish on this bank, and usually this is a really good color for this spot. I think Dwayne, they did pretty good up in the trophy area, but he said they dropped down below the trophy area and fished the pink worm under a float. It's a pink power worm, Berkeley product, and he said they just tore them up. Those, in fact, I haven't even talked about the pink power worm in a long time. That's a bait that our guides use a lot with people that don't fish a lot. I don't fish it personally, but it's in almost all my fishing reports. But not lately, because our guides really haven't had to go to that. When they're running a lot of water, you usually don't fish the pink power worm. You go to it when they're running. There's a fish. you could fish it right now. Oh, I see, there's a bunch of wood there. I just threw into a pile of trees. I'm tempted to jump over to the bluff. I do have a white and blue jig on. There was a bite, a bona fide bite. I asked my son Greg about our bookings this weekend. He said that we are full, which is pretty amazing to me. I think we might have one or two openings, but he said basically we're full. And we're getting a lot of calls, a lot of reservations. We're getting still getting cancellations for the summer. But if you've tried to get reservations with us in the summertime, you know that it's difficult because we have a lot of people that come year after year and they book for a week at a time, and it's just, we only have 27 rooms, so it's just hard to get in. So what this is going to do is, I think we're going to have a lot of people that have never stayed with us before. Might have been them up. So we're going to hopefully have a lot of new people stay with us this summer. Maybe I should slow down a little bit. The water, even at 10,000 CFS, the water against the bank, like from here down to the dock, is really slow. It's really nice water to fish, and I really need to slow down, I think. Could have been about. We'll try the blue. Try the white and blue jig. This could be a 1/16 ounce jig. So I think I put this on this morning when I got down below Lookout Island, and the water had slowed down quite a bit. I put a 1/16 ounce on. I'll get it back pretty quick. I'm headed to the other side. One more cast, Jackson. Nope, we're not leaving yet. Getting close. Got some mayflies coming off. Just saw one bounce on the water. Jeremy Hunt, who's down on the White River, said that the caddis are starting to hatch and come off the water down there below Bull Shoals Dam, which is always a lot of fun to go fish that. You catch a lot of really nice browns on dry flies down there. I got a boat coming up. As soon as he gets by, I'm gonna run over to the other side. This is not working out over here. Nice evening to be out on the water, regardless if they're biting or not. Boy, and they are not biting. I'm going across. Usually this time of year we have a lot of moss coming from Table Rock, a lot of green algae that really plays havoc with our baits and our lures, and it really hasn't developed. We had some earlier in the year, but it is up on Table Rock though. When I'm up there fishing, if your bait gets to the bottom, it picks it up. It's kind of a green slime. Let's see, I'm gonna have to turn this. Yeah, we'll just go right there. So I hit a few of these eddies. There's a tree right there, so I'm going to avoid it. What's wrong, Jack? Oh yeah, there's a lot of mayflies starting to come off now. I wish our fish ate those. You just don't see them come up and eat them like you'd think they would. We get them every spring. They're just not biting too good. Oh, there was a tap. The water's moving slow enough, they really don't have to be in the eddies. Like I usually really concentrate on that slower water against the bank, but they could be any place out in this water. Just not moving that fast. That's 2 bites. Oh, I see that tree, and I see that tree. I believe those were fish. Those fish are hitting the jig on the drop, and it's dropping so slow. I'm not feeling the bite until I go to jig back up. I'm just trying to keep it down closer to the bottom. Well, I might just have a 0 fish evening for one cast, which is a shame because it is a gorgeous evening. Those fish should be hungry. Well, the trees are hungry. It's a good line. I'll throw this black jig for just a minute. Right at the top of the resort dock. Boy. A couple more casts. Back out just a little bit. One more. Haha, there it is. It's probably a little one, but I don't care. It's just a stalker, but I'll take him. He got a lot of meat on him though. He's been in the lake for a little while. That's it. Thanks for watching. Sorry, just one fish, but that's the way it is. Take care. See you tomorrow.